Hello YouTube, my name is Plazukas. Today's video is going to harken back to the beginning of my channel 2 months ago when I talked about how content creators who are free to play are basically taking advantage of the system. And then somebody's like, well, what do you expect them to do? Not get paid? You know, they're supposed to, there's their job, they're going to get paid. And there was this whole pushback and then the editor situation that happened with Gotcha Smack. But the one thing that was unresolved is the mods. And I think today's video on Tectone's stream highlights what mods actually have to do for channels like Tectone. And in this video, he's basically going to say, hey, mods, you need to stick around for every 15 minutes. But let me just show you what he said about the mods. And then I'm going to show you something else that indicates, and I want proof. I want proof to see if Tectone actually pays his mods or not. I want proof. I want proof.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, boys, we're sponsored by Cash App, and you guys are going to go download it by clicking the link underneath my stream. Okay? Yeah. Yep. And then, mods, pin that shit. I don't know how to do it. Pin that to the top of my chat. Let me know when it's pinned. Pin that to the top of my chat, and then mods, every 15 minutes or so, just type that again. Okay? Thank you.
So he says thank you, which is a nice, salutation. And let's just kind of like go through this VOD here. We're going to do it in pause mode and see how long this Cash App thing's on the top right? So it looks like the Cash App thing was only on... Oh, no, it's on the other side now. It's on the left side now. It's hard to see, but it's technically still there, and it's being spammed in this chat every 15 minutes. Now it's on the right side. Now it's on the left side. It's still there this whole entire time. Oh, wait. Is it off now? It looks like it may be gone. So it might have been... So what are we at? 2 hours? It's still there 2 hours. So it looks like it was a 2-hour sponsor. Every 15 minutes. So these mods had to stay in this channel for at least 2 hours. That's 2 hours of employment. Let's say the base pay is $15 an hour, right? I don't know how it's paid. I don't know how mods do it. They're probably on a contract. Now, you might be saying, well, they pay all their stuff. They do all their stuff. It's all fair and above board and all this stuff, right? Okay. You say that. As you can see here, a simple search on the, Microsoft Bing. And I guess if you want me to be fully transparent, I can go to Google and do the same search over there. Twitch moderators, also known as mods, are typically unpaid volunteers. However, some streamers, especially those with high incomes and many viewers, may pay their mods. For example, Ludwig Argren reportedly paid his mods up to $5,000 per day during a 31-day subathon, right? That's just a period of time. It doesn't mean that that's what they're going to do every time, that they're modding the channel. They may incentivize it every now and then. And this speaks to this incessant need to have people help you for free. Tectone made $31,000 last month. I understand that he has probably people he has to pay. You divvy that all up, taxes and everything else, even though he lives in Texas or, he doesn't pay until the end of the year, whatever the case may be. I don't know how they do their itemizations. Probably has plenty of deductions as well. But that's how much he made in 1 month. How much of that, and it's none of our business, so clearly he doesn't have to say anything. That's much money as he made, and it's America. He can make as much money as he wants. He don't have to pay anybody besides taxes. And he doesn't even have to pay those, apparently, because there's ways to do loopholes. And his mods are potentially unpaid. Because they don't have to be paid. They don't have to be paid. And so you got this holier-than-thou mentality of these content creators. We're continuously playing all these games free to play, who are taking all these sponsorship deals and all this stuff. And then you have the modders sitting there for 8 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, helping them mod channels, helping them put up links for sponsors that obviously Tectone's getting paid for. And these moderators are free to play. And these moderators are just volunteer. It makes no absolute sense to me. And anybody who justifies this, anybody who rationalizes this, clearly is only saying it because they're biased. If we are suggesting that all content creators should be paid, which is what I am, then the editor should be paid. The moderator should be paid. Anybody that brings them anything during their course of business that is not just a friendly gesture should be paid. Because it's all in the course of business, just like it would be in an office, just like it would be in any other sector of society. You pay for the services that you actually request or are rendered. Moderators. And this is part of the ecosystem that has constantly gone under scrutinized. Because anytime there's this unregulated industry, people flock to it and get as much money as they can until it becomes regulated, until it becomes so overly expensive, they just leave. Never actually paying their dues, never actually living up to the responsibility that they suggest that they can adhere to. Hypocritical. Selfish, greedy tactics, no different than Bobby Kotick. And each time you leech off of these moderators and you don't pay them, it's no different than being a succubi. Why do I have to keep on reiterating it? Why do I have to keep on making this point over and 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 over again? It's because these people are not who they say they are. Prove it, Tectone. Prove that you pay all your moderators. Prove it, and I will shut the fuck up. And I will make an apology video and say, you know what? Everybody else may not pay their moderators, but damn well Tectone does. Prove it. Otherwise, you are a hypocrite. You are a greedy, selfish, narcissistic tendency person that only thinks for himself. And therefore, you're no different than Bobby Kotick. And I guess you could be considered potentially something else, which I will not say again. My name is Bazookas. Goodbye.